Okay, I believe... Oh, am I live? Time to see if I'm live. Do another reload. Yep. Hey, alright, I have made it. I've made it to stream. I don't even remember where exactly we were at. I thought that I lost. Didn't I? Time to see. Okay. There it is. Gotta make sure thing... I should actually be sure. Yeah, it's plugged in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm at 28. Okay, I thought that would died. I thought that had died. I must have restarted, and I just did not really recall. Let's put the smoke bomb in. The other thing isn't really useful. Also get the skulls in. Okay. Man. I feel like I should wait a minute to see if Masha comes in. Or Kid Childs or Potato. I have one viewer. Hello. It's just you and me, buddy. I don't know who it is, but hey do. Man. It was a pretty long week, I gotta say, with the stuffs. But yeah. Hey, there you are, Masha. I was gonna wait for somebody to come in, maybe. I was debating it. How are you doing? Did you have a good day so far? Medically, everything? Popping in to say hi, but very tired? Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah, no worries. My doze off? No, that's no problem. Okay. So, here we are again, continuing. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a third bloodthirsty, didn't I? I'm crazy. You're good otherwise? Okay, good. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Yeah, this week was, this week was interesting, but getting enough rest, maybe. That's possible. That is a possibility that I got some rest. I forget if I have a duplicate at the beginning. I do. Yeah, I had to do that to be sure. Yeah, it was definitely a long week in terms of getting things done on time because I was mostly unavailable Monday through Wednesday. So, it was a lot of it was a lot of panicking. Fresh police incoming. I know. You are not proud of me. I already know. Oh man. I'm doing my best. Okay? I'm doing my best. Alright, these guys are pretty easy to handle at the beginning. Do we have another duplicate after? No, we have a few left. Alright, I kind of feel like doing another quick dodge. I could do so. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I could do a dodge and then just do stunning. I think I will, because this isn't going to go off. Okay, this was really poorly timed. I needed one more energy. That was really poorly timed. Alright, let's just hit him. He's almost dead. Okay, so we can probably deal with him with this no matter which one it is. Yeah, I can just kill him. I'll do so just to make sure he's out of here. We have another preparation time. We're going to be doing it. I guess I could just do it now. Doesn't hurt, probably. Yeah, it's definitely been... I mean, it's been a good week. It's been an interesting week. I saw family. But it's getting to the point that we're discussing what to do about some of the family, like the elderly. But, well, you know, like, well, yeah, because they're starting to not be able to take care of themselves. All right, we can do an acid flood, probably a good call. Let's do the guy in the middle. Okay. So I can get rid of him quite simply. I guess well, we're getting tons of blocks, so that's not really becoming a problem at all. Alright, let's do quick dodge. But we don't want to do idea. Yeah, it's about to be duplicated. Let's do a feint. Let's duplicate David. Now it's about to be duplicated again, that's fine. Well, I mean, it's not exactly lucky, but yeah, true. I mean, some people definitely are taking it harder than others. Because, you know, a lot of times people just don't want to see the telltale signs. Because it's like, you know, no one likes to see that. But, yeah. Alright, so we're doing quite well. No damage still. Okay. He should be able to be dealt with quite easily. Let's see here. When is our next duplicate? We got a few. Until then, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, I guess. Alright, let's do the stunning idea. Got a free arrow bag that we will do. You know what? Let's flip the card. We prefer it on the quick dodge side. Okay, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Kill that one. Okay. We don't want to kill him, we just want to injure him. Okay. Alright, we can do idea, we can do a Goliath. Then it'll be a minute before we get a duplicate 3 more cards. Yeah, I am kind of thinking acid flood. Let's do that because we're not planning on using those arrows. Then we can bring in the arrow bag. Yeah, now we can get a kill, which we want to kill the little guy because then we'll get the boost. Do we have a duplicate? No, we just used it. Okay. Next duplicate will be in a minute. Let's just do a feint. Then we can do a stunning idea. And short. Yeah. I do feel like we're doing better with this run than how we typically do, which is great. Alright. It's about to be duplicated. Let's do the David. Yeah, after I read through the Liliana smut stuff, oh my gosh. That'll be hard for me to read. Oh man, I will be cringing the entire way through, you know? Oh dear. That'll be very interesting. Alright, so I want them to go all the way down. It'd be preferable, right, if I can do that. Then we'll do the 2 weakest ones, 200 and 400. Perfect. Okay. Let's do the acid flood. Yeah, let's make him easier to deal with. Okay. So duplicate is now, so we'll do that with quick dodge. Alright, great. We can do idea and just get that part over with. We're probably going to be able to get rid of him, so. But we don't even need to. Okay. Dead. Oh, he didn't die. Ooh, that was a miss. Alright. Okay. Let's see, we have okay. Alright, so we have a double dodge, or double duplicate. We'll do it with quick dodge. Then we can just do stunning idea. Bring in some cards. Yeah, 2 should knock him down. Alright, so this does kill him now. I don't know why it didn't before. Okay. Yeah. Things are going pretty well, I gotta say. Okay. So let's use the biggest one to get him down, and then just kill him. Ooh, I missed that. I should have saved in energy. That's okay. Alright, I think that we got a bunch of boosts with that one, because I don't know how many we got exactly killed, but it's probably close to 10. Yeah, we probably do want to have another preparation time. We just have the 2. Okay, increase damage by 3, which will increase our damage output by about 10%. Each hit done with a maneuver. Nope. 13th flipped card is duplicated. That one I don't think that they keep track of, so I can't do that one. Let's do card counting. And more damage. Okay. So I can defend against him, but it probably... Well, I could probably just get rid of him, right? Let's do the duplicated David. Alright. Yeah, let's do the toxic shots now. We're going to deal with him first. Yeah, so that's going to be enough to be able to get a kill. Water. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, I took a sip. I'll take a second one. Okay. I know I cough way too much, don't I? Alright, let's see. This should be able... Yeah, this will get rid of him. That's the bulk of the problem. With what's left, I can easily deal with this, I think. So, yeah. Could do a David. Idea... Goliath, and we're just going to do a stunning idea, I think. So their armor will be removed, and then we'll take a shot. Yeah. Yes. You are... I don't know what the right word is. You're like my well-being manager. You're making sure I sleep, eat and drink water, and make sure I'm doing good in all those departments. Which I definitely need, if I'm honest. Okay, let's get a bunch of these toxic shots. I do have... Oh, no, I don't. Okay, I thought they had one more bloodthirsty shot in my hand, but I do not. Alright. That's actually somewhat easy to handle. I can just stun him, so let's do a call to arms. Alright, let's do the weaker one. And then we can just shoot the guy. Well, I guess we can probably get rid of him, actually. Yep. Alright. Perfect. Well, it is. It is now your... Yeah, it is like your... yeah, that is your role. For sure. I appreciate it a lot. I really do. We're getting a duplicate. Okay, let's do the dodge. Let's do idea. Make it go off with Goliath. We have another duplicate. I guess we'll do David. I don't really need to do this that much. I do want to flip dodge, though, right? Let's do that. Yeah, oh well. Alright, so we'll just knock him down. Yeah, so if I draw it, I'm not going to be able to play it. So we'll just leave it there. Any of them will kill him, so we'll do the easiest, yeah, the lowest one, 282. Wait, what? Why is it so... Oh, because he has armor. Okay, that makes sense. I was very confused. Alright. Another one down. Our arrows are just getting stronger and stronger. Huh. Quick dodge, eh? I'm not really opposed to it. Actually, maybe I will do it. I definitely want to have more defensive cards than offensive eventually. Because, right, the maneuvers, if I flip them enough, will let me play the quivers. And also that's the defense. And by the end of it, I'm probably going to be wanting just the bloodthirsty shots. The smoke shot will eventually become pointless as well when they're all immune. But that's like in 50 fights, so I'll probably never get rid of it. But yeah, let's do the quick dodge. Alright, first arrow played costs 0 energy. I think that is good for this. Increase the damage by 10% for each maneuver in hand. Typically I discard them when I start attacking. And after every 17th flip in combat, flip all maneuvers. That's way too much to keep track of, so we're going to do Cheap Trick. The first arrow will cost us 0. No kidding, because in survival crafters, like Enshrouded, you play with friends. I like to build the base and take care of the resources. I've earned the nickname Mama. Got 3 kids. Man. Yes. Mama Masha. Or, well, Marina. But not that anyone knows your name. But yeah. Alright. Ooh, stunning ideas on the wrong side. Alright, let's do that. We're going to do preparation time. We're going to lower these guys. Should I do it? Alright, let's do it both to the same one. Alright. We got a duplicate. Man, almost gets him. Alright, let's do the David then. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. I kind of still want to do the David. Just so I get closer to the bloodthirsty to duplicate. But then again, he'll probably get a kill anyway. I know it does. Right. I don't know. I only had a couple of nicknames in my life. But nothing really that cool. I was once nicknamed Driver. But... well, it had a bad connotation, but that was once my nickname for a short period of time. All right, so I'm able to block these. The divine oil isn't enough. Ooh, I should have actually checked if I could have possibly killed one of these guys. Well, maybe with it. No, I can. Okay, so we can do it. Okay, cool. Nicknamed you Piggy? Oh man, what a jerk! Why were you nicknamed Piggy? What did you do? Oh dear. Okay. Also need to... Yeah, I'm duplicating. Okay. Oh man, what do I want to duplicate? I kind of want to duplicate the call to arms. Not duplicating another bloodthirsty shot. There's no way. I mean, David isn't bad, but I have too many defensive... I have the perfect amount of defensive abilities. So I think I'm going to duplicate my kitchen sink, the chicken sink, as we know. And yeah, we want to get rid of our old quiver, though. It's not very good. All right, Lagu. Barriers created by enemies are weaker, or at the end of each turn, create 15 barrier on allies. I already have that, actually, for myself. Hasn't really come in handy, if I'm honest, but that's okay. Okay, let's put Piorthon, gaining 50% additional damage in the first round, and then 5% less each round after. I think that that works. Yeah, I do need something better with defenses, but it's okay. Because I wasn't stick thin and an insecure teen, Big Brothers can either be supportive or horrible. Yeah, yeah, that is definitely siblings. I will say I never really had much of a relationship with my siblings, probably because they were all older, well, somewhat. But yeah, I'm told all the time about what it is like. All right, let's do the David, which immediately double flips. That works. We're going to do David, Idea, Goliath. Yet another duplicate incoming. I guess we'll do that. It's gonna be duplicated in a moment again. Do I want to spend anything? Maybe I don't. Let's just do Stunning Idea. Okay. So we can do the call to arms and bring in all of our arrows. Yeah, you had to almost go no contact with him when I was an adult for him to realize he continuously went too far for years. Man, that's pretty rough. That is very rough indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Some siblings are have issues for sure. All right, so the first one is going to be free. Let's get rid of him. And then I have another shot. Okay. I may as well just take some shots. It doesn't really hurt. Or no, let's do Acid Blood. Okay. Huh. Well, it's good that it's worked out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the thing that I had with siblings was that, like, the middle child was very, like, like, he would cry foul all the time about the oldest siblings. And, I think that... Oh, I thought that I could have played another one. I guess not. I think that because of that, it was like, my oldest brothers just didn't want anything to do with their youngest brothers, because the middle one kept on just being how he was, and my parents were very like, hey, you can't do that, and got very on the older ones. So they kind of just avoided the younger siblings. So that was like the main reason for that. But, you know, kids are kids. And yeah. Yeah, so I didn't really get to know my oldest brothers all too well. But anyway. Alright, so we have a ton of points here, or energy here. We're going to be getting a duplicate in a moment. Alright, let's do the quick dodge. Let's use a duplicate on David. And then we want to do the idea, then discard everything. Alright, that all works pretty well. And then we need to do the call to arms, because we want our bloodthirsty shots. Yep. Alright, perfect. And now we can do... actually, he'll probably die, right? Yes. And he'll probably die as well. That's going to be duplicated. This one. So as it takes till one is older to find a connection. Yeah, well, I will say that because I see their kids a ton, like, because it was kind of a situation where the oldest and the youngest kind of separated, and I didn't really get along with the younger brothers. So, like, you know, I didn't really get to know them all too well. But what happened was once they all had kids, they kind of cared more about having family and being there. So, and also because I see them so often, they've kind of really have wanted to have a relationship with me at this point because it's like, hey, we can't afford a babysitter. You're babysitting my kids. Like, maybe I should get to know you. But yeah, so because of that, like I do see them fairly often. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, so that's how it worked for me. Energy cost of each arrow card from a quiver is reduced by 1. Now that's really good. These others aren't that good. I mean, increase your health by 40. This isn't... I'm not doing endless misery, right? Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. If you kill an enemy using a maneuver, gain a random consumable. No, let's do unlimited fire. Yeah, I suppose it's not ideal. But yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, it is true that it's like all their kids definitely, like I'm their favorite uncle because I see them. And they're definitely like most comfortable with me because they know me the most. Alright, so I have one more card play before I have a duplicate. Man, I completely forgot that this was a boss fight. What do I want to do? I am a little bit tempted to duplicate the preparation time to remove a bunch of their armor. This will be able to get a kill for sure. I can just toss one out of here. Maybe we do want to do that. Okay, let's do it. He's out. This will duplicate. Okay. I do want him to die. I guess I could wait for the next duplicate, then... Oh, no, that won't kill him. I don't want to burn a toxic. Do I have to? What else can I do? I could do stunning idea. It's not being duplicated. Alright. So, okay, good. We have a free arrow bag. Yeah, that solves it. Okay. We'll get rid of him, and now we can just do some toxic shots. Alright. Are we... Wait, we're not even... Wait a second. We're not defending enough, are we? Yeah, we're not. We're gonna have to smoke one. That's okay. Okay, is this actually enough? 224, we're going to get 15 additional at the end of every turn. So we're going to be at about 240. They're currently dealing a maximum of 266. So I could take damage. I guess I could toss something to make that not happen. What could I do? I don't want to do... I mean, I'm taking very little damage, right? It's so piddly. I don't want to... butt clench time. I don't want to burn an acid bomb. Yeah, let's think. Yeah, 44 times 6 is what I have to deal with. Yeah, 44 times 6. 240, 268. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna live no matter what. We'll just end it. Okay. I took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. It works. Whew. Okay. Everything is fine. No worries. No need to clench. Oh, dear. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. David. Idea. Goliath. Oh, I did that wrong. Goliath. That's fine. It's okay. Yeah, we need to ensure that we're getting enough block here. We're going to get a duplicate here. Let's do that with a quick dodge. Okay, 354. Alright, that's probably fine. I might have to... might have to stun somebody again. I mean, I suppose if I can get the kill, it's not a big deal. I think that we have the weakest Bloodthirsty shot in our deck, though. Okay, so if I'm able to grab what I need with a call to arms, then we're probably fine. Alright, hopefully we just get it. Okay, we got one of them. I think that this is the biggest one. Alright, and it's about to be duplicated, so this will get a kill. Alright, that leaves the other two. Okay, so we're completely defended, no need to worry. We can do a stunning idea, just lower some of their armor. We don't need to worry about it. We can do some toxic shots, that's fine. At the moment, there's no major concern. You can do a quick dodge, sure. Let's duplicate it. And then we can take some shots. Okay. That worked out. Okay. He's dealing a lot of damage. Okay, so we need to gain our block back for sure. Alright, let's do quick dodge. We're getting a duplicate, so let's do another quick dodge. Let's do idea. I want Goliath to flip. We have another duplicate. Let's do David and Goliath. Okay. Now I can just do a stunning idea now. I'm defended, so let's do it. Okay. Now what do we want to do? Let's do a call to arms. Alright, so we have, I think, every arrow in our deck. Okay. So what would be nice is if I could get a kill with this one, but I don't know if I should really be caring that much. This will deal 2,000, 2,600. Yeah, I guess we'll just kill them one by one, right? Yeah, so once we get the duplicate off, we can kill him. Let's do a big hit on you. Yeah, so the duplicate will kill either of them. Okay. We can do an acid flood. Actually, now that I think about it, no, never mind. I thought that we had more for some reason. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hit him. And yeah. Look at how well we did this, by the way. Very, very good. I think that this is my worst Bloodthirsty shot. I think. That's a big hit, though. Alright. All that's left are these two fellows. May as well just shoot him. Doesn't really matter. Oh, right. I forgot they deal more damage. Well, that's okay. So we'll call to arms, and we should just be able to kill him. Okay, so this gets a kill. Now the problem is you. You are the problem. Alright, that was dumb of me, but I can still kill him. I think, right? Yeah. Go back. Maybe I can't. No, I must be able to kill him, right? Yeah, because I can... Well, if worse comes to worse, I could just stun him, right? I feel like I'm being stupid. I really don't want to mess this up. This is giving me boosts to attack. Okay, so now he's guaranteed to die. Now all I'm doing now is I just want to flip this to the appropriate side for the future. Wait, what? Why did I draw a weird card? That's strange. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay, very weird. Alright, let's play the dodge. And kill him. Alright, see? What was that, like 3 rounds? 3 rounds, we did it. Perfection. Alright, let's discard a card. Very weird. Very true. Alright, I'm getting rid of a card, right? So let's get rid of our lame-o arrow bag. It is nice-ish, but we now have 2 kitchen sinks. So we can just dump it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I might even get rid of the acid flood eventually, but it does remove some armor, and I don't have too many ways to do that, so I probably should keep it. Okay. All right, more stuffs. We're looking pretty solid. I like it. It's going pretty well. Nice. Weird candle. Thank you very much. 3 more until the 5 4 dwellers again. Man. Do you remember when we first saw the 5 4 dwellers and we were all like shocked? Like, what in the world is going on? Good times. Good times. Alright. So if I kill him, I know that they'll deal significantly more damage, right? We learned that in the past. Yeah, that was crazy. I was astounded. Like, what is going on? Like, I played the game at that point, but I did not remember that. I mustn't have ever, like, done that route or something. But that was terrifying. It just felt like we were dead. It's over. Sorry. Play next time. Alright, so we need a lot of different... Well, we need a ton of blocks, right? Okay. Is this enough? 229. Yes, it is. This is not being duplicated. Just discard. Oh, preparation time. Why not? If they insist. Alright, let's just make sure that all of them are kind of easy to deal with. Alright. Defeated. Let's do the chicken sink. Get rid of her. Alright. I don't think we have another one, right? Yeah, we just have a smoke bomb or smoke shot. Alright. Man. Man. It is weird to like stream so often and all. I never expected I'd have a life like this where I was streaming. I don't know. I never imagined it in a million years. Yet here we are, right? Alright, I'm not taking any of these 3. Very uninterested. Alright, supply chain. Great. Okay, if you kill an enemy using maneuver, gain a consumable. Now, ancestral knowledge. Once returned, flipping card to the default side reduces the energy cost of a random card by 1. Well, that happens every turn, so it's actually pretty good. If you played more than 7 maneuver cards this turn, gain 1 energy next turn. So both of those are actually pretty good. So this one will give me a free card, a random free card every turn. And then this one will give me an energy every turn after the first one. Let's do ancestral knowledge. Let's do the risk. That's fun. Yes. Unexpected twists is what makes life livable. Well, it definitely makes it entertaining. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's see. So we have 1 bloodlust. Alright, let's do the quick dodge. Gonna bring in preparation time. Oh, this became free. Reduce damage of all enemies. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually. Alright, let's do the toxic shots. Which one is this? Oh, wait, if I do a toxic shot, then this doesn't become free. I could wait for it to be duplicated. That's probably the way to go. So let's do like I don't know, let's just do a regular old feint. Or I guess, yeah, let's just do a feint. And now this will duplicate and get rid of one of them. Let's get rid of you. You've been chosen. Alright. Then we'll use some toxic shots to lower him. He is dealing more damage, but it doesn't really matter. I have a little bit of too much health, if you ask me. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to have this duplicated. So this can be duplicated. But we want to do a stunning idea. Alright. We're doing pretty good. Alright. He's dealt with. Now I just need to deal with this one. Okay. He's out as well. Let's do preparation time. Yeah, we're just going to make it easier on ourselves in the future. Is this the smallest grub boy? It is a grub boy. Knock him out. Alright, that works. May as well use these on him. Okay. And we're waiting for the big hits to increase the damage permanently, as one does. Ooh, I should have done this first. That's okay. Alright. Alright. Man, we are really increasing the damage. I should actually check where they're at this point. This shows the highest one. It's at 800%. But I am curious about the smaller ones. Alright. Alright, so the momentum giving us an extra energy every turn after the first one is pretty good. Each hit done by a maneuver reduces the enemy's armor by 5. That doesn't happen. Or draw 1 maneuver every turn. Man, the momentum or decisions. So if I get the momentum, what is this going to be looking like compared to decisions? So with decisions, this is going to guarantee maneuvers. Because, yeah, I remember there was one good run I had where I think that I had half of my deck being maneuvers, but in round 1 I think I drew everything but my maneuvers, and it ended up getting me killed. Because even though I could have played it over and over again, if I just drew 1, I would have been fine, but I didn't get it. So I guess they could prevent that. I mean, the odds of that happening are so tiny. And the momentum is going to be very helpful for those tougher fights. Because it's going to be helpful in round 2. Because many times the problem that I have with this guy is that he's going to have to kill a ton of people in the second round. And if he can't do that, we're going to be in trouble. So maybe I will take the momentum. It's not as survivable, but let's do it. Okay. We'll be okay. And also, we do, like, draw cards so often because of stuffs. And also, whenever we play a maneuver, we draw a card. So even if we did draw, like right now, kind of, even if we did draw a bunch of stuff that is not arrows or not maneuvers, we do have ways to rectify it. Okay. Now, I think I do want to do the preparation time. Let's get rid of this guy first, actually. We're getting a duplicate. Let's do our Unbreakable Feint. Alright. Let's do an idea. We're blocking enough as is. Yeah, let's just do Stunning. While it's not being duplicated, then we'll do a Call to Arms. Ooh, okay, good. Alright. Alright, so we'll do the weakest one on him, because we'll get rid of him. We have a duplicate. I believe this is going to be enough. Yes, it is. He's dead. And, yeah. Just take some shots. Is this enough? It is. Wow. Okay. Man, we're pretty deadly. Let's see. Okay, Shaklaka. Get the Call to Arms. Do it again. And get rid of them. Alright. That did actually work out quite well. Don't need any of this. We'll cancel. Alright. Draw 1 maneuver every turn. This is what I decided against last time, but it is pretty good. Increase your health by 40. We learned that's much better with Endless Misery than Endless Power. And a turn with unused energy to draw 2 maneuvers next turn. I always forget to do that, even though I had it. I think I did it in the last run. So yeah, let's do decisions. Alright. So that will help tons in rounds where I'm forced to do a bunch of blocks, and it will guarantee that I can do so. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. We always want to start with our quick dodge because we don't want to start with idea. That can be dangerous. We do have the toxic shots. I'm a little bit tempted to attempt to make it get duplicated. That is probably a good way to go. I do need to get a bunch of blocks, so maybe I do want to do that. Let's do the quick dodge. We'll do idea. We'll do a dodge. We got to duplicate, so let's bring in a bunch of toxics. Alright. Now the question is if I want to pin down one in particular, or if I want to spread it out. I know that they do increase their armor, so I don't want to like do one on each. Maybe I'll do 2 on one and 2 on another. Maybe that's what I'll do. We are about to get a duplicate. That's fine. I can do the quick dodge. I could also do one of the bloodlusts. Right. I mean, this will knock him down to about 1/4 of his health. Or 3/4 of his health. It'll knock out about 1/4 of his health. So that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should. Okay. Alright. That works out. Now what do I want to do? I kind of want to just keep playing defensive cards, I think. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Let's do Unbreakable. Yeah, we're just going to go all out on it. I do want to save an energy for Stunning Idea, though. Alright, so we have a duplicate here. We're going to do David. Oh, great. Weirdness Discharge. I forgot that was a thing. Alright, 60, 120, 240 they're dealing. That's perfectly fine. We can do a Stunning Idea. We shall do so. And then, ooh, preparation time. You don't say. And it's getting duplicated. That really worked out. Alright. Let's do it to these 3. And then we're just going to take some shots on him. He is our first target. And the reason is because it's so hard to see how much damage he deals from certain angles, so... Gotta kill him first for aesthetics. Alright. Okay. So, let's see. Let's do the quick dodge. Idea. Dodge. Okay. Yeah, so I could do a duplicated Bloodthirsty again. Are we able to defend against all this? Probably not. 81, 60, 320, so we do need more at the moment. Yeah, so let's do an Unbreakable. We're gonna get a double duplicate. Ooh. Okay, maybe I'll take a shot then. It's not as strong, but that's okay. Now we're gonna be getting a duplicate quick dodge. Alright, so we're not taking damage, no way, no how, so we can do a stunning. Also, this is free, we should get rid of it? Yeah, I guess we should. We do need to find a way to heal in the future, though. That is going to be pretty important. Okay, let's do a call to arms. Our kitchen sink, so every one of them must have been drawn at this point. We can also bring in the toxic shots and duplicate it yet again. I think I will. Man. You know what? We're gonna do this. So at least they have some armor loss. Hopefully that's going to be helpful. And let's see if we can't get rid of him. Yes, we can. How about this one? Kind of close. Yeah. Alright, he's dead. Now let's see, we do kind of want to try to get another duplicate. 1, 2, 3. I can't quite do it. I mean, I could smoke somebody, but then I get another bad card, so let's not. Now we can get a duplicate of Acid Flood, though. Doesn't hurt. Alright. Whew, can't take a sip. Alright, we're doing good so far. Let's see. Alright, let's do David. Idea. Goliath. Okay. We can do a call to arms, which is tempting. 200 is already kind of good. We might be able to get rid of one of the guys given our situation at the moment. Okay. Because if we are able to get a duplicate of one of these bloodthirsty shots, we can probably do it. Alright, let's do the call to arms. Okay. So we're going to be getting a duplicate off. Alright, let's do it once here. Now if I play a card, I can duplicate maneuver after. Maybe I will do so. Okay. Alright, sorry, my second monitor was glitching out. I had to unplug. Okay. I'm gonna have to open the stream on my phone again. Alright. Perfect. Alright, yeah, so I can do a stunning idea right now. I can also play a card and then get a duplicate off. Maybe I will do so. Also, we got our last bloodthirsty. Alright, yeah, so let's do stunning idea. Alright, so they have very low armor. Yeah, if this gets duplicated, it's going to be very close. How about now? Yes, this should kill him. Okay. We're currently blocking. I mean... Okay, yeah, it didn't do anything. I wasn't too sure. Alright. Alright, well, we can play a feint. Why not? I guess I shouldn't have. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I can play 2 cards. And then I can do a duplicate of the bloodthirsty. Okay. Whew. Alright, we're doing pretty solid. They're going to be buffing, which I believe means they're going to be getting like an additional 100 armor or something. I believe it is significant. Reduce armor of all enemies by 10 for this turn. You know what? I will. Oddly enough, but I will. Alright. Alright, let's do the quick dodge first. Gonna do an idea. Going to do a dodge. Now we do have a duplicate coming up. I guess I'll do the bloodthirsty. I have a duplicate for the quick dodge. Alright, we're going to do the stunning idea. Alright, so we have 2 energy remaining. Let's do the call to arms. Alright, all the attacks will be free. And yeah, let's just do a regular hit. And then do our biggest one, which will be duplicated. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, I could stun, but I don't think I will. I'll just hit him. He should go down next round. Alright. They brought in some friends. Let's see. Alright, so I can deal about 4,000 damage to him if it gets duplicated, so I do want to remove a little bit more of his armor, if at all possible, that is. So, we're going to do a David, doing an idea. We can do a Goliath. Alright. It seems like we do want to play a bunch of defensive cards, sadly. Alright, so we have a double duplicate. So given that, maybe I'll take a shot on him. He'll be almost dead. I can do a duplicate on David then. Alright. Then I think I'm safe, because he's going to die. So we can do a stunning idea. let's do the call to arms, and now we can pick. Alright, the weak one. Alright, so I'll get rid of him. And now we have a duplicate coming up, so let's do it on him. Alright, cool. I think they were doing pretty solid, gotta say. Let's remove a bunch of his armor and then end it. Yeah, so even if they dealt maximum, that wasn't going to hurt. Let's see. Let's do David. Idea. Goliath. Alright, so we are currently being able to defend against these guys. So I can just do a stunning idea, maybe I will. That does let us do a duplicate with one of our bloodthirsties, which I should probably do the best one, because it's not going to get a kill. Yeah, so if I'm able to get a second duplicate in, things should be fine. Let's bring in some arrows, or whatever we can, and just take some shots, I think. Well, maybe I'll hit him with this. Ugh. Maybe I should actually wait on that. Alright, let's just do some regular hits. Alright, yeah, that's not going to kill him. Ooh, he's still alive. Well, perfect. Okay. We just have one fellow left. I think we're going to do it. Just one left. This guy isn't even a big deal. Just one left. Alright, so we have a duplicate. We're going to be doing the David, which will help us a lot. And then from there, we could just do another David. Yeah, let's just do that. David idea. Goliath. We do have a duplicate. Yeah, let's hit him twice. Now, I do want to make sure that I'm okay, no matter what. Let's do a feint. Yeah, so at the moment, he's dealing almost 200 damage, and then these guys. So we're actually kind of barely okay. But I suppose I could play it safe and do a quick dodge. So I'm definitely fine. Ooh, I have another duplicate. Okay. And now we'll do stunning. Alright, sadly we didn't get what we exactly wanted, but that's okay. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna probably be getting all the bloodthirsties, and we did. Let's see. Can't remove his armor too easily. That's going to be in a while, right? Yeah, so let's do an idea. We're going to be able to do the dodge. From there, we probably do want to do some blocking, because I'm not too positive he's going to go down, because everything is too expensive. Do I have this duplicated? I don't. I could play Call to Arms. Alright, let's duplicate our quick dodge. Then we're going to duplicate it again. Alright, so we're not taking damage. Let's do the stunning idea. Great. And now we can do all of the bloodthirsties. Alright, let's see. This will be a little bit close. I think we'll be okay. But it will be kind of close. It'd be nice if this will just kill him. That's really... Okay, I got him. Alright, great. Yeah. I just hit these guys. We did it, or at least we're going to do it in a moment. We did it. Fantastic. What a nice day to slay some Fort Dwellers. Alright, so we can get rid of yet another card. Our deck is looking actually quite well. I might want another preparation time. The only other thing that is somewhat a problem is, right, having toxic shots in the long run. But it might be okay. Those types of fights are uncommon and typically come in quite late in the, like, infinite fight section. So I don't need to get that far in order to reach top 10. So we should be okay with that. All right. But discarding a card, what else is questionable? I guess an ordinary feint is actually kind of questionable. The only other thing to consider is an ordinary shot. The smoke shot is going to be helpful for a little bit of time. And the acid flood is nice because it's my only way to remove armor besides having the preparation time. And also this will last me through the entirety of a fight. Right, so that means it looks like it's either going to be shot or a feint. Let's think about it. Man, having just 2 shots. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a shot in order to be able to reach the duplication. So maybe I do. Let's get rid of one of our feints. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Also, we are guaranteed a maneuver. So it's not as big of a deal as it may have been in the past. All right. Ooh, got a bunch of stuff. Tons. Very nice. All right. So you have Lagu in the back. We still don't have stuff for armor, do we? We could take a Gworth. Every turn I gain 2 armor, but 10 at the beginning I think is just better. It does seem to be. Yeah, our problem at the moment is just that we're not getting enough armor. I guess we could do Polished Tier because pretty soon we're going to be forced to have to kill the enemies in like 3 rounds or less. That's going to be a thing. So maybe I do just want to maximize my armor in round 1. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. Okay. Now, I don't think we're able to get another one ever again, but let's get the weird candle. But yeah. It is going quite well. Alright, we're going to get a duplicate at the beginning, so we'll do the David. We don't want to mess that up. We're going to... Ooh, a free toxic shot. Yeah, let's do that. Let's toss him on him. Now, I will be able to kill him, but can I do it now? It looks like it. Yep. Alright, that worked out really well. Let's see. We're actually almost already able to defend against them. Let's just do an Unbreakable to ensure it. Then we'll do an idea, and then we'll just discard all the maneuvers. Ooh, another preparation time, huh? I could duplicate it. No. I don't think we really need to. We can almost kill him. Alright, let's just duplicate the toxic shot. Yes, guaranteed kill. Toxic, and then we'll do the acid flood. May as well do a feint. Doesn't hurt. Helps a little, right? Okay. Alright, so 121 damage, huh? Okay. In 2 rounds, are going to be getting a free maneuver. Let's do the dodge then, maybe? And then we can do the David. Yeah, this is free. I guess I should just play it. Maybe I shouldn't, actually. Let's do idea and stunning idea. This will kill him. So all that's left is the healer. We want to get the weaker one in. 1300, 1400. Okay. We're doing pretty good. Alright. So this is a ton of damage to deal with again, but this should be perfectly fine. Because we can get rid of him, we can defend against this guy, right? Right. This is okay. The losing damage isn't as big of a deal as losing health. His health is actually something I have to manage at this point. It's no longer guaranteed to be found here. Okay. I just realized we actually are in a pickle, but we will be drawing a bunch, so I need to do a bunch of flipping cards. That's all that's really important. Do the quick dodge. We'll do the David. Idea. Goliath. Got a duplicate. Is it a double duplicate? I don't see it. I think it is. Doesn't show it, but it must be. I don't see it on here or there. Let's see. Alright, it did. That's okay. What do we want to do? Let's do an Unbreakable. Alright, good. We finally got the Bloodthirsty. Oh, dear. Can't quite kill him, though. Now, we could do a Stunning Idea. Yeah, I guess we will. Okay. We can do a Preparation Time, play one of the cards. That's fine. And then this will get rid of him. The duplicate was a little bit of overkill, but that's fine. Alright. That definitely could have been a lot worse. So luckily the enemies weren't as deadly. Alright, since he's not attacking, we don't have to play all too effectively. We just want to be playing some cards, getting rid of him somewhat. Okay. Okay. Duplicate it. Alright. That's fine. You can duplicate it again. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was going to decrease a card by 1, so I wasn't sure what it would be. Turned out to be Goliath. Which is fine. Okay. Yeah, let's do the quick dodge. We'll do idea. We'll do the dodge. We can just do the... Well, is he going to go down? He should. Yeah, he's going to go down. Let's do the stunning idea. We'll then do the call to arms to bring everything in. We don't have the duplication, but that is fine, actually. Oh, I thought that would have been enough. Alright, now it's enough. Alright, knock him out of here. Yeah, I don't think I can knock this guy down, actually. At first I thought maybe. Okay, so let's do dodge. We're getting a duplicate, so let's do the quick dodge. Let's do an idea. This has been sitting there for too long. We need to flip it. Getting another duplicate, that's fine. Alright. He's down. Let's bring in the call to arms. Alright. Let's get some kills off. That one's gone. That one's gone. Alright, that works. And now, yeah, I definitely want to do an acid flood. This will be a big hit. We can get rid of that one. Now we can do an acid flood. Alright, do we have a duplicate coming up? We do not. Are we defended? We are. Let's do the stunning idea. We could bring this in. Yeah, why not? We'll do a couple of shots. Alright, one down. Yeah, so I can kill them one by one. Okay. So now I just need to defend against about 200 damage, which is fine. We can do the David. Actually, I think we can do it twice. We also have a free feint we may as well play. This isn't going to be duplicated, so we're going to do Idea, Stunning Idea. Again, for some reason, we drew one of these Tainted Forces, which I guess is fine, but strange. I don't know what's causing that. That hasn't happened in the past, so. Alright. He's out. Call to arms. Dead and dead. Whew. Man, our damage output is getting higher and higher. I wonder what our biggest one is at this point. It's probably close to 1,000, if I had to guess. But, you know, let's see. What does it say? I'm curious. What is the biggest one at? 925? Okay, so we're 75 off, so we need 3 more kills in order to get to 1,000 damage. Okay. Whew. Alright, so they're dealing a lot of damage. I think we can handle this. Duplicate the David. So we can do a preparation time for free. That's too tempting. So these two are the big ones we need to get rid of. He shouldn't be too bad if I can duplicate the Bloodthirsty. Actually, now that I look at it, I can deal with either of them if I duplicate a Bloodthirsty. Yeah. Okay, so that means I did this a little bit foolishly. So if I do 100 damage, well, alternatively, I could just do like a maneuver that will give us some bonus to attack. I thought. I guess not. Alright, so it'll be very close then. Alright, good, he's out. Let's see. Alright, so let's do another Toxic on him. What would be preferable is if I do a Call to Arms eventually. Let's do play a David. Let's do Idea. We'll play Goliath, and perfect, we got what we wanted over there too. Alright, dead. We got it with our other Bloodthirsty. Alright, let's do the Call to Arms now. Alright, so it's in play. Alright, so duplicate pretty much at any time is going to be enough, which is kind of crazy. Let's just do the Stunning Idea. We can play some cards. 1, 2. Dead. And yeah, we just want to injure him. We don't want to kill him, so let's just do the Acid Flood. Alright. Nice. Man, our shots are dealing a ton of damage with each attack, which is really good. This will definitely help. Well, we're definitely going to be doing quite well for the next 10 battles, I have a feeling. But eventually, once they're having like 20,000 health per guy plus, we're going to have a pretty big issue. Because at the moment, right, if I draw right, I can just deal with, you know, almost all these guys. But very blood, much thirsty. Yes, very blood, much thirsty. Man, when I was in high school, that was like my favorite meme, by the way. Doge. I thought it was so funny. I don't know why, but I did. It was just the funniest thing. Ooh, I forgot it gets duplicated. Alright, well now we're in a pickle. But we should be fine. How do we want to do this? Alright, so if worst comes to worst, we can just pop a Talking Skull, right? That's all we gotta do. Everything's fine. So I can stun somebody. We'll stun you. We're not killing you. We know that already. So if I do a Bloodthirsty and another Bloodthirsty, this guy will die. Yeah, he's not going to go down. Alright, let's do that. Oh, I thought they would have died from that. Really? Man, he's very close. Alright. Dude's out. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing the Talking Skull. I could do the Call to Arms, but it's actually not going to be all too helpful. So let's just do the Talking Skull. That'll be enough. Also, is this going to be... That's going to be bad. That's fine. Talking Skull. Alright, so we can just keep playing this. Yep. Alright, so we're blocking it all, so we're perfectly fine. The preparation time, if he gets below half, we're in trouble, but he's not going to reach half. Now with these attacks. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Now we'll just leave it. Yeah, it really is a classic meme. One of the greats. Man. A very funny dog. Alright. Well, funny looking. Poor dog. Alright, let's do the David. This will kill him. Alright, so all we have left is this guy. Let's do the preparation time. Toss a couple of them. We can do an ID. No, we don't want to do it yet. Let's do Unbreakable. Huh. Alright, let's do Goliath. Oh my goodness, got played so much. Then we'll just shoot him. You still love Moon Moon? I don't know if I know that one. Moon Moon. Man, you know what's crazy is like the different like times of or whatever, like the different stages of like memes and the different stuff. Like I remember for a time like the E meme. I never thought that it was funny. Ever. I just thought it was so weird. But current play by post D&D game has a bear folk druid that wild shapes into bears. Meme history is a thing. It is. It really is a thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that is. Eventually, it's gonna be taught in colleges. Just you wait. I mean, maybe it already is. The history of memes. What an important thing to study. So valuable. Very much so. His name is Bear. That makes sense. That does not surprise me. I don't know why, but yeah, does not surprise me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's so natural whenever you do make a like a barbarian-ish character where it's like you kind of want them to believe something super goofy. Because it's just funnier that way. I did that too fast. That's okay. Okay. "10 years ago, you had a course already. Internet culture is a thing. Internet slang, linguistics." That was a... Oh my goodness. The world is going downhill. That is so bizarre. Oh my gosh. Like all those strange universities that exist, you know? Or like the bizarre things you can actually get a degree in. What is happening in the world? I feel so old. It doesn't make any sense. Back in my day, things are very different. Alright, so we gotta duplicate. We'll do the quick dodge. Man, keep on having issues, kind of. Alright, let's do the dodge. Got yet another duplicate. What I'd like to do is idea Goliath and then discard. Yeah. Is the course of your media culture and literature major? Well, I guess that would make some sense. It's for the oldies. Which you are not one, by the way. No matter what you say, you are not one. Okay. Hey, that works. Your gray hair says otherwise. Or your gray hair is wrong. Okay. Very wrong. Don't listen to it. It's deceiving you. Okay. Let's do the dodge. We're gonna get a duplicate of a quick dodge. Yeah, let's do the stunning idea. Alright, kill. And kill. Alright, so he's all that's really left. Let's do the call to arms. I didn't expect there to be much left. So close. Okay. Alright. This will be played 3 times. You know what? Let's save the duplicate. You're Silver Fox. No, you are not old. I don't believe it. I don't believe you. You're wrong. Incorrect. You are incorrect. False. Okay. Alright, it'd be nice if I can get a kill with all of this. We'll see, though. Let's do David. That was actually foolish. I almost did something else foolish. Alright, so let's do Unbreakable Feint. Yeah, duplicate in. Let's do missed it. That was just too blank anyway. Alright, then we'll do Stunning. Alright, so these will be able to get a kill, each of them. Oh, I thought they had one more. Oh well. One more energy. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Shablam. And shablam. We did it. Again. We're getting closer and closer by the minute. Alright, good. We got cracked here. We finally got Ethel to upgrade. That took way too long. But I think I'm gonna stick with polished tier. Man, what is my armor at again? 30, so I could get it to 47. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Alright, we'll do it that way. Ooh, and also this can be combined. Oh, cool. Nice. So in the first 3 turns of combat, my damage is increased by 100%. That's pretty good. Right, so that means my damage at the beginning is 250%. That's pretty, like, increased by, so it's about 350%. Unless I have other passives. Which I don't remember, but I might. Time to see. 350? Yep, 350. Okay. He's a problem. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. We have learned in the past that he will be removing a bunch of my armor with this, so we need to either kill the Cyclops on the right or kill the Weird Bear, as it can cause issues. Yeah, Tree Fitty. About Tree Fitty. Man, that was also a meme. This is the quick dodge. Yeah, look at you using memes, and you say you're old. Okay. We can just do the stunning idea probably. Oh, no. No, we can't. He has way too much damage he's dealing. What do I do, actually? I'm about to get a duplicate. Alright, let's do the quick dodge. We can duplicate the David. Okay, almost at 400. So this means we're gonna still have to kill the two of them, probably. I think that's kind of okay. Well, let's just look at where we're at. Alright. So we can bring in... Ooh. Now let's shoot. Just randomly. And then we're going to bring in the toxic shots, which are duplicated. Okay. Yeah, so let's go for him. Oh, I didn't realize he was dead. Okay, well, that's awkward. Okay, I didn't expect it, honestly. Okay. Yeah, so then we can just play some cards here. Will I make it? I don't know. Let's do the dodge. Do the quick dodge. And now we can duplicate the Bloodthirsty. Great. And Acid Flood. You grew up with the memes of your memeologian. Oh man, that's what you got your degree in? Memology? Man. That would be pretty rough. But hey, it comes in handy, right? Obviously. Alright, let's do the David. Well, we're just gonna be killing this guy, right? Yeah. So let's just do idea, discard everything just to get it over with. Alright. Yeah, let's bring in the preparation time. Pop, 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 pop. We can do the call to arms. Alright. He's dead. Nah, just English linguistics and the one above. Okay. Man. I don't know. Well, I went into business. That was my thing. Oh man, did I not enjoy it though. We're gonna put those on. I think we're just gonna use one. Like at the moment we have, like, the way that we're handling our weird candles is like we're preparing for us to reach, like, you know, fight 100, but that's not what we're really aiming for, so let's just pop one. Business has maths. Yes. Yes, it does. There are maths in business. Too much maths. Too many much maths. Business was weird though, because let me tell you, like, you know, in college, a vast majority of the people in business were people who, you know, were like, oh, I'm taking over my dad's company, so I have to get a business degree. That was the vast majority of them. So it was really weird because, like, tons of them were, like, ultra wealthy. And that was not something I was used to talking to all those people. It was very strange. Okay. So we're able to defend against them at the moment. Oh, I actually did this wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, I guess I could just go for him. Yeah, even if it doesn't get duplicated, I think he dies, but we do have a duplication incoming. Yep, he's dead. He dead. Wow, that's a lot of damage you're dealing, dude. Crazy. You're nuts. Ooh. Okay, well now I'm in trouble. Okay. I forgot it was being duplicated. Okay. I have to think about this. I do have a stun, so I'll just do that. Now I just have to kill him. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. It was concerning for a moment, but we're fine. Never panic. That's rule number 1. Rule number 1 in business. Let's get this duplicated and kill him. I didn't even need to duplicate it, but it's fine. Yeah, let's do an acid flood. Get a duplication for David. May as well do a call to arms. Oh, it's identical. Wow. Look at me. Yeah. But I will say that it's like when I realized that the vast majority of the students in business school were like that, it was just like I didn't want to stay anymore. It was just like, ugh. Like these are gonna be my colleagues. I'm gonna have to deal with this person 24/7. Well, not that often, but like, oh my gosh. It was just like, ew. You know? Yes, exactly. Gold spoon people. That's what they were. And, you know, I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much, but let me tell you, there was a lot of, you know, sleeping around in the business school, like tons of it, and it was just like so weird. As it's because, you know, I came into it and I was not expecting it to be as much as it was. I thought it was going to be normal. I thought people were going to college usually for learning, but no, that is not true. Not at all. Not at all. Alright, so this damage amount is actually kind of high. Okay. Yeah, well, that is true. They feel freedom, so they just want to do whatever they want. They don't want to be told they can't do something. Yeah, for sure. But like, oh man, there was like so much drama. It felt so weird. You know, it's like, you know, so-and-so slept with so-and-so, so-and-so thought that this person was going steady with that person, and then this person lied about that, and it was just like, there was just so much, non-stop. And it was like even drama in the classes, and it's like, you know, this is a pretty big, you know, it was a fairly large university. And it's like, really? Like, come on. Alright. Wow, he's 70 health. I haven't seen someone that low in quite a while. Alright, 500. We do need to do more, don't we? Huh. Yeah, so I can do a dodge. I could duplicate a quick dodge. I am about out of energy then. I do have a stun. Oh, none of them are stunnable. Yeah. You have a few notches from your time at uni? Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a weird time. A very bizarre culture to me. But, man, I'm actually in a lot of trouble. I'm trying to figure out how to solve this. And I can... Okay, we'll do the quick dodge. Ooh. No, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, whatever I do is about to be duplicated. Alright, let's do the feint then. Alright, how close are... Okay, how close are we to being safe? They're currently dealing their maximum at 636... 700, almost 750. Okay, so this is like the exact amount that they're dealing. Okay, we locked out there. We might be able to actually kill this guy to make sure we're not gonna get hurt. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, we can block against those guys. 650 almost, so yeah, we're good, we're good. Everything is fine. Nobody panic. Never. Best anecdote. Guy had a party at the end of a week intensive course. During semester break, we kind of hit it off. His best friend drunkenly takes me to the side and says how happy he is for him. Man. Yeah. Yeah, I was, the dude you hooked up with gets jealous, and the next day at the train station, back to your place, he tells me we shouldn't see each other because clearly me and his best friend have something going on. Yeah, the drama. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sure you were very confused. I feel like I would be as well. Alright, so we can get a duplicate off. I think it'll be enough. Yes. Well, the lowest one? Yep. Oh, I thought they had duplicate going on. Oh, I didn't? Oh, I duplicated the wrong card. That's fine. He's dead. Alright. Yeah, let's just get dodges to the right side. Oh, this is free? Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh, we need to do stunning ID. I completely forgot. Alright, that works. Yeah. Youth. Yeah. Yeah, but it was definitely just very strange. And also just so awkward. Ugh. Now let's see here. Let's do David. So I can't do idea exactly. Let's do the quick dodge. Oh, now let's do quick dodge again. Let's do idea. Goliath. I didn't realize I was duplicating. That's fine. Let's do the stunning idea. Okay. These are the smallest of grubs. That works. Okay. He's out. let's do idea. We will flip the Goliath over. Hopefully he stays that way. Good. We're about to get a duplicate. We'll do David. Getting another duplicate. We'll do David again. We can do dodge. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll do stunning idea. Free call to arms. We'll do so. Okay. Alright, so as long as I have 2 of them, we're good. Come on, come in. It's hard to get it. Alright, fine, I'll shoot him first. Alright. Alright, so we're making it through. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Man, they're dealing like 1,000 damage. Alright, well that's okay. So he's going to be a problem in the following round. Quite significant. So we probably want to get rid of the Juggernaut followed by the Ogre. We can defend against him. It won't be too bad. Let's do the David. Alright. We got a free idea, but let's not do it yet. Let's do another David. We'll do our free idea. We'll do Goliath. We have a duplicate that we can play. Another David. Alright, so we're about good for him. Okay, I could just do stunning idea. Yeah, I probably will be fine, because I'm getting plus 15 barrier no matter what, so... Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we're fine. As long as we get the kill with the Juggernaut, which we should. I probably should have calculated it out first, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Alright, we can get a duplicated Bloodthirsty. Alright, he's out. And now, who do I want to get rid of? I could just go for the Ogre now. Let's see. We're going to be doing a call to arms. Now let's go for the Juggernaut. I think we can do it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Once we get the duplicate off, we can just duplicate a Bloodthirsty against him and get rid of him. The Faith Healer we're just going to leave there. Okay. These all that's left. Let's do an Acid Flood and end it. You just woke up? Hello, Potato. I hope you had a good nap. A good sleep. Yeah, Masha, I was saying earlier to Potato, just like, man, I don't think I've told you, I don't think I mentioned it, but I was down to the wire with this latest lore video. I had 3 minutes to spare before 3 o'clock. I am tempted to push it back to 4. But even 1 more hour, it's not gonna, you know. I don't want to push it back too much because it's like I could be busy at that point. So it's like, well, it doesn't, you know, make too much sense. But it was really down to the wire this week. Barely made it. Barely. Alright, I could just do an idea, then just toss it. I think I will. Preparation time will give us a ton of these. 2, 3, and a 4. We're getting a duplicate. Yeah, so any of them will kill him. We only have the 1. I know we have 2. Alright. And dead, right? Yep. Ooh. You're still so sleepy? Man. If it's late, it's late. All good. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'm a bit too harsh on myself. Alright, every additional card drawn creates 3 barrier. That's so little. Oh, man, is that little. If it was 30, I'd take it. Right, but not 3. That's honestly so laughable. Like, at the moment, I'm dealing with people dealing like 3,000 damage. This is going to give me 0.1% of what I need every time I draw a card. That's what... Oh, man. What a game. Okay. We will continue. I don't think I want any of this. I'm not doing the odds. I mean, I guess I could heal. But you know what? Let's use a healing mixture. We're fine. We can use Oz if worse comes to worse. We'll just do it that way. Brace oneself. Okay. Ooh, okay. Is he the random one? We'll attack random targets, right? So he can injure his friends. Oh man, do I need to kill 2 people here? Probably. Ooh, I am actually in an interesting situation. Because what I'm kind of thinking is that in order to be able to get rid of this guy, he's going to need to have, like, negative armor. But if I do that, then I'm not getting a free arrow, which is kind of important. Now, what do I... Oops, sorry. What do I duplicate? Sorry, might have heard a car zip by. Man, what do I duplicate? This is a lot of damage. I'm gonna have to do a call to arms and stun somebody. Okay, so he's stunnable. Alright, so he's not on the list. He's gonna be stunned. I have to do that. If he gets stunned... Yeah, I suppose if I duplicate the toxic shots, the Necromancer will be able to be dealt with quite easily. I think I have to kill these 2, block him, stun him, right? You have to just lose the energy, which does hurt significantly. Okay. Oh wait, I guess it doesn't... Oh, it must only count with regular arrows? Okay, well that works out. That works out a lot. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could just kill him in one hit and then duplicate him. Yeah, I don't think I can do both. Alright, well, we'll see. Alright, so this will be duplicated. Now this could get a kill. Or I could try to wait for a duplication. I could also just play the stun... No, I have to block. I have to block. Huh. Well, I could just take a shot. Right, that's fine. And then kill him. Okay. So, I still have to do a call to arms, which I forgot about. Hmm. 3,000. I didn't get what I needed. That's why I said, Oh dear, what do I do? Yeah, so I need to block pretty desperately. He needs to lose his armor. I only have 2 energy left. What do I use it for? My armor is maxed out. If I do quick dodges, they're going to give me half my armor as barrier. So that means I can be at about 270 or 260. Well, 265. That's not going to be enough. But then I get 15 at the end of the round, so 280. So I still need to do at least one energy for some armor. That's what I have to do. Yeah, so I have to spend an energy for that. Or else I'll die, so I don't have an option. I could just also use a duplication on it. But I think I have to kill the Reaver, which if I have to kill the Reaver, I think I have to duplicate of the Bloodthirsty Shot against them. But I actually don't think he can die. I have one energy left. Ugh, what do I do? Well, I suppose I could, at the very end, I suppose I could just play a Talking Skull. Then I don't even have to worry about it. Let's just do it that way. I don't want to do a huge risk. Alright, so we have tons of block now. We're good in that department. We can... Oh, we got stunned randomly. Okay, that really worked out. Okay. Fantastic. And a call to arms, a free one. Okay, well, we got our smoke shot. Okay, well, there was no need to worry. There never is, right? Oh, I killed him. Okay, cool. Alright, buddy. Whew. That was actually really close. Significantly closer than I anticipated. Alright, we're doing actually pretty good. Alright, so from here, he's dealing tons of damage. We're just going to be going all out on our damage just to get rid of the guy. That shouldn't be too hard, so we're just going to go right into it. Even though usually we do not do that. And toxic shots, don't really need to play that, right? Alright, that'll get him down to half. Can do an acid flood, but let's do a big hit. Big-ish hit. Remove some of his armor. We'll let that get discarded for the extra damage. Do we want to play the feints? We don't really need to. But we do want it to flip, actually. Yeah, let's just leave it. Alright. Not doing half bad. He is dealing a lot of damage, but we can absolutely get rid of that. Doing the preparation time will help. Do I care about other stuffs? Not particularly. Right. Yeah. So he should be dealt with actually just by one of these, I think. No. I'm wrong. Right. So he's been dealt with. We can do a quick dodge. We have a duplicate incoming, which I had to play the David. We have a free idea that will just discard it. Alright, good. So we have the Bloodthirsty Shot, but this isn't the Grub Boy. This is a Ravenous Grub. So it's going to continue to duplicate. We can play a Call to Arms. We can afford it. We can play another one. Doesn't really do anything for us. Too much, at least. Alright, so he's duplicated. And yeah, let's just shoot this guy. Whoops. He's not going to split, but he's getting there. Alright. We can deal with that amount of damage. It's actually not that high. Let's see. Let's do a dodge. Get a free feint. Let's do an Unbreakable. It's about to be duplicated, so we'll do a David. We'll do a second David. Alright, we'll do Idea. Discard said Idea. Alright. We can be dealt with. Then we can kill one of the little ones. Not quite. Alright, let's hit him. And now we can kill one of the little ones. And hit that one as well. Actually, I should have hit that guy. That's okay. Alright, let's see. Well, they're dealing oodles of damage. My goodness. Okay. This is a little bit concerning. Okay. Let's do idea. Dodge. Duplicate the quick dodge. Got a free bloodthirsty out of that. I like to see that. Man, I am tempted to play this. I don't usually. Maybe I will. Alright. We're going to have a huge boost into damage. We're getting tons of barrier. And we're going to see what we're going to need to do from there. It looks like we're going to have to get rid of 2 of these guys, but I'm pretty sure that's rather manageable. Yes. Okay, so he's out. This one will go down pretty easily. Bloodthirsties can just get rid of these ones. Okay. Alright, we're doing pretty solid. So we can get rid of this guy. Let's see, we have a duplicate that's about to come into play. Let's do a dodge. Let's duplicate the quick dodge. We have another duplicate that's about to come into play. Let's do a call to arms. Just get rid of this guy, make him go down. I guess I could just keep on duplicating. Let's do a quick dodge again. Alright. This is fine. No one's hurting me, so it's okay. Dead. Call the arms. Oh, I thought they had one more. Guess not. Okay. We'll do a mild amount of damage. Okay. Alright. Man, I think I'm going to take a peek at the leaderboards after this, just to be aware of what we need to reach. But yeah, we got another attack, and yeah, so we have won 46 of them. Save and quit. And we're going to look at the leaderboards, we're going to see what we need to reach top 10, because I've forgotten, because of my lovely, lovely memory. Endless power. There we are. Okay, so we're at 46. Kind of far away. Wow. Wow. Well, that was my previous best, was at 50. Not good enough. But yeah, so in order to get to top 10, we have to get to 75. That is the current goal. But that'll be next time we play this, I'm sure, but not this time. But hopefully we don't mess this up. Oh man. That is the problem, right? Is messing this one up. Yeah, 30 more. Well, we're more than halfway. We're more than halfway there. It'll happen. I believe in it. We'll at least do better than last time. I mean, I could tell that it wasn't going to be until about 50 that we're going to start having issues. But, yeah, Siri played Bon Jovi. I probably shouldn't say that. But, yeah. I shouldn't say it out loud. Alright. Let's see. Oh dear, these guys are problematic. But that's their forte, is being problematic. Let's do the quick dodge. Let's not make the huge mistake again. Let's bring in some toxic shots, toss some of them in. I want to get rid of these guys first. Got a free unbreakable feint. It'll be duplicated. Ooh. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do the free unbreakable feint. Let's do the idea. We can do the dodge. Alright. So I think I do want to kill those two. We can bring in a free call to arms, which will just bring in all the arrows available, but I could do that. Probably a good call. Okay. So our duplicate is coming in soon. I just need to play one more card. Man. It is interesting to do Stunning Idea, but then if I play the duplicate, I have to play 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I can't quite do it. Well, I guess if I play Tainted Force, I could. Then I could get rid of both of them. Okay. Hopefully I don't regret this as in lose. Okay. So we only have one that's on the lower side, so this is the main one we want to get kills with. Well, I guess if worse comes to worse, I can just shoot him down, right? I just realized I did mess this up, but that's okay. I can still do it. Because I can just do preparation time instead. Okay. He'll die from a duplicate. Okay. Alright, we're not taking damage. Okay. Well, he's next. Alright, so this is the only one that's low. Yeah, we can just shoot him. Yeah, we don't really need to play intelligently at the moment. Alright, let's do Call to Arms. We'll get the last one in. Yeah, let's bring in the preparation time. Yeah, we can just get rid of her. Toxic, toxic, and dead. Okay. Yeah. Well, I definitely can't sing what you're texting. We are halfway there. Absolutely. You know, I actually do remember some YouTuber that I had watched a long time ago complain about it, that all that he did was say the lyrics of a song and he got in trouble for it. And it was just like half of a line, but it was like, you know, whoa, we're halfway there, whatever. And because he did that, that was enough to get him in trouble. It's like, that's so bizarre. Yeah. You don't have a Siri, you can do whatever you want. Well, I have a Google Pixel. So I guess I don't actually, I can say Siri, but I can't say, okay, you know who. That's why I can't say. But anyways, so I can say Siri. I used to have an iPhone. Yeah, I have realized that there are tons of times, all the time, that I'm like getting notifications of like, oh, somebody is using your copyrighted content or whatever. Like you can do a copyright strike on them or whatever, you know, send them a message type of thing. And I think that that's happened maybe 30 times, and it's never my content. It is always a case of somebody playing Expedition 33. Like that's almost always what it is. And it's like, I don't like the copyright system has issues, and I don't know why they're thinking that I own it. All the time that's happening. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah. Yeah. Well, my phone, I didn't have an option. I had to get an assistant. I didn't want it. Let me tell you. I was not interested. But it wouldn't let me do certain things until I did it. So it's like, fine. Get out of my face. Fine, I'll do it. But, yeah. Okay. So I think in this case, the blood drunk... Ooh, I just realized I only have the 4 arrows. I don't have any bags. Huh. So what do I need to do in this case? Well, if I keep on playing cards, eventually I'll draw something. Maybe I'll draw a bag. Then I'll be fine. Let's do it, David. So if I do Idea, this is going to be duplicated if I do Goliath. So let's do it. Quick dodge, man. Alright, so we got preparation time. Let's do that. So we need to make sure that he goes down in particular. Oh. Yeah, so he'll die if I duplicate. We're going to go for you next. Duplicate, so he's gone. Okay, so what do I have? And 3 more I'm duplicating. Let's do Idea. Let's do Goliath. Duplication, so let's do the quick dodge. Right, yeah, that is true. They do activate just randomly. That hasn't happened to me yet with this phone, but that definitely happened with my old phone. It was all the time. I'm not even doing anything, and all of a sudden... Alright, we're getting a triple play. Or no, it was just a double. Alright, I guess we'll do Stunning Idea here. I can play another card, but I don't really need to, so... I mean, the more I play, the less armor they'll have, but I think it's okay. I actually could do a smoke shot. This will get duplicated. Well, almost. Maybe I should have played that. I know some people are like very afraid of like having AI assistants because they think that people are listening or whatever. But I always think like if they're listening, they're listening. I can't imagine them actually caring about something being turned on or off. It's just happening. But anyway, alright, so let's do the quick dodge. Oh, I didn't realize I was being duplicated. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the dodge. We can duplicate this. But yeah. But it definitely is like, it feels like there is no hiding sometimes. I could play this. I am a little bit tempted to. It'll give me a huge bonus to attack. However, alternatively, if I play a card, then do this, it'll be a significantly less if I don't play everything. If I do that, I'd want these to flip first, right? Let's do Call to Arms. I hope I'm being smart here. Alright, we're gonna flip all cards. These became free. Okay. So he can be dealt with pretty easily. Alright, let's just... Man, I have so much energy. Okay, other Call to Arms. So he can be dealt with. Yeah, so once I get it, the next duplicate, he's out. Then all we have left is the healer. I just want to do an acid flood. That's perfectly fine. Great. And then we can just kill him. 24. Yep, this one. Okay. Man, I don't know how you could possibly do this without the bloodthirsty arrow shots. Like, I don't know how. Like, you're just so dead. I can't imagine. Like, I mean, honestly, like, because it's like the biggest hits that are reasonable that you can get are 400%, right? And my hits at the moment, like 2 of them are over 1,000, and the third one is close to 1,000 probably. It's like, it's significant. Yeah, like I feel like this is your only option. Oh, this is where I died. Do you remember? I remember. Do you remember? This was when I lost. It was these guys. Alright, time to take some revenge. Okay. Let's see. So we have the duplicate at the beginning. We're going to be doing the quick dodge. Shablam, shablam. We have a free unbreakable. May as well play it. You can do the quick dodge idea. You do a dodge. It's fine. Is this 0 always? Yes. We'll play that. Yes, thank you. Now let's play the dodge. This is going to help us in the... I forgot, it's duplicated. That is going to help us in the following round. Let's do stunning idea. Ooh, we could play this. Let's... This will be duplicated, which is fine. Oh, no, it's not. Well, that's fine anyway. Ooh, no, it isn't. No, no, it is. Oh, no. If I play this, then I can play this. This is 0. I'll play it. Man, look at me. Almost 800 armor. Okay. Alright, so we have a huge damage boost. This guy doesn't have the highest armor in the world. Yeah, we just want to go in. We want to make sure that this guy dies before he gets to activate. That is currently our priority. Now we have a big hit incoming. I think any of it will kill him. Yep. Alright. So we're already doing 1,000 times better. We can kill this guy as well. I'll do it. Yeah, that... Oh, it's 2 turns of that. I thought it was just 1. Well, that's okay. We'll kill him. We'll kill him. No worries. We'll be fine. Things are going so well. They're just dealing about 20,000 damage. That's nothing. Nothing. That's nothing. We're fine. Everything's fine. I think I have to just go all out on damage, right? I think that's all I can do. I need to get rid of some cards, though. Alright. So they lost some armor. They both need to die. Desperately. So let's do preparation time. They both need to be at negative armor. Yeah. Gonna have to do it again. Okay. So you have a duplicate incoming. You might not even need a duplicate for that. Yeah, no, we probably do. We also need to bring in all the bloodthirsties. All the boys. Alright, so this is a duplicate, so any of them will do it. Okay. And now he is the next problem, but I think we'll be fine. I believe. I'm kind of tempted to play the dodge, but I don't know. Let's get the little shots out of the way. Now we're going to have 2 big hits. This one. And kill him. Whew. Okay. So, we have... I think I almost am positive that that's the furthest we ever went, so that worked out. Ooh, Flawless Eel. This is very tempting. I loved taking this in the past. Do I still love it? Ooh, man. That is kind of tough. So what is my damage output again? Right, so then it would guarantee Yeah, I would guarantee the maximum, or I could guarantee the minimum for the enemies. Minimum for the enemies doesn't sound too bad. I mean, at the moment, this is giving me 15 barrier, so it is just a fact that this would be better. That every turn they deal minimum. So we'll leave it like that. And maybe if I get an upgraded Lagu, maybe I'll change my mind, but not now. Okay. Let's go. I have noticed, well, I think that this is true, which maybe you've noticed, Masha. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that the fights are like, you're guaranteed to have the fights, but they're not always in the same order, like between sections. I have noticed that, which I think is interesting. It's like a teeny tiny bit of bit of variety. But anyway. All right. Let's see. You ever duplicate? Let's do the quick dodge. We can just bring in toxic shots. That's fine. You're a problem, aren't you? Yeah. Could have... no, I can't quite stun him at the moment, but I could eventually stun him. Let's do the toxics. This just kill him? No. Huh. That's not good. Okay, that's okay. We can get a duplicate off, though. Let's play a quick dodge. Idea. Let's flip it. Now I'm kind of feeling stunning idea. That should be enough to get him out of here with a bloodthirsty. But first I think I want to do a call to arms. Oh no, but then I don't get the duplicate. Huh. Huh. Well, hopefully it just works out. It does. Okay. I needed to be sure that we got a smoke shot, and we did, so it's okay. But it wasn't, or was it guaranteed? Oh, it was guaranteed. Okay, we're good. We're good. I wasn't too sure. We can get a duplicated quick dodge. Will give us more armor in the following round as well. He's gonna... We'll just smoke him. We can deal with the faith healer in this guy, I guess. Yep, that'll get rid of him. That'll get rid of you. Do some preparation time. That works. He's... Yeah, let's do it to both of them. Yeah. Then we can do an acid flood. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like brackets and random within those brackets. Yeah, yeah. I think that that's how it works. I think. From at least what it appears, that's how it happens. And yeah, it does seem like there are occasions with large jumps in health, and some of the time it's short jumps. So I don't know what the numbers exactly are. It might be every 5 is a big jump, but between the 5 it's small jumps. I don't know. I haven't been paying crazy amounts of attention, but I have noticed some of that. Okay. I have way too much armor. What am I doing? Alright, we'll do a stunning. Yeah, stunning idea. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit overkill with armor, but that's okay. Alright, let's do the preparation time. Oh, I forgot he's still alive. I thought that was his last form. He's gone. Okay. Okay. Why is it highlighted at 0? Is it about to happen? You know what? I can't tell. Alright. No. Yeah, it must be a mini bug. Not a big deal. Okay. Alright, yeah, we can do Stunning Idea. He should be able to be dealt with. I can't imagine it being a problem with the duplicate here. Yeah, Shablam. That works. Well, I guess we could get a huge damage boost. Yeah, sure. Yeah, because we're not able to remove his armor, so... Okay, so he's getting pretty low there. Alright, let's do a quick dodge. We can do idea. Dodge. Getting a duplicate. Let's do quick dodge. I guess we'll just do Stunning Idea. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring in a Call to Arms. Okay, so that's about 2,000 damage. Yeah, so I need it to be duplicated. Let's do a couple of small shots on him. Duplicate that. Hit him. Alright, great. And then we can do it Bloodthirsty, do some Acid Flood. Could bring in more cards. Well, nah, not enough. Alright. Let's bring in a 0, the quick dodge, because it's being duplicated. Alright, great. Yeah, so he's already almost down, which is fantastic. Let's see. Let's do the quick. Let's do the idea. Let's bring dodge back. Gotta duplicate for the quick dodge. Alright. Then we'll just do Stunning Idea. Crazy that all that essentially is 1 energy, but I mean, I guess it's kind of 2. You know what? Do I want to bring this in first? Yeah, let's bring in a quiver. Let's see here. 1 energy. Okay. Let's do this. Have a big increase in damage. We can play this for free. We probably well, no, maybe we won't. I thought that would have been enough. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll get rid of the grub boys. Let's see, let's play the Feint. Being duplicated. Good, he's out. Do an Acid Flood on him. Yeah, he's not a problem. Almost 1,000 barrier. That's crazy. Alright. What do we want to do from here? So they're dealing minimal damage. Yeah, we do have to do a fair bit against him to handle those pots. By the way, Masha, I gotta say, hey, Potato, did you nap again? Are you up from the nap? But yeah, Masha, I was just going to say that I really did like the Warhammer Rogue Trader more than I expected. Like, I knew I was going to have fun with it, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, at least. And I got to say, I got more views on that than I anticipated. But hey, it worked out, right? Let's just do the Stunning Idea. We don't have a duplicate, but this should be enough now. Yeah. Okay, toss him out of here. Toss him out of here. Do a free Call to Arms. Yeah, he's the next priority. Watch slip. Yeah. I know, I was... well, I was talking to Potato some about it, because it's like, man... Now I have to have the strength of will to not play, because I don't have that much, you know, time on my hands. So it's just like, I have to be sure I'm not going to be playing the game. But it is a lot of fun. And I'll probably be playing it on Tuesdays, because I do enjoy it a lot. And also it seemed that there were people that were interested as well, so that worked out. Now let's do the dodge. I'm a little bit worried I'm going to miss something. That's always how it is in this one. Because typically when I die, it's because I miscalculated something. Okay. What have I wrought? That's okay. I enjoy it. I appreciate it a ton. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I'll be sure. I'll be fine. No worries. No worries. Everything is good. We're good. Nobody panic. Alright, let's just do idea. We can probably do stunning idea and go from there. We're getting a duplicate off, so yeah, I didn't even need it. Alright. Whew. We're getting closer and closer and closer. You still vote for Bloodlines on Members' Choice in October? You got it. It's gonna happen. It's a first-person RPG, so the through line to play Fall of Avalon exists. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I will absolutely play that. 100%. And also, since tomorrow's my day off, I was going to look at it. I still have the note, so I was gonna look at some of the gameplay to see what it was like and stuff. Okay. So he can be stunned. I could just do that right away. This actually isn't the best situation. So faint. Die idea. Do a dodge. From there, we want to smoke him. We know it's going to happen. We got to duplicate, so let's duplicate the quick dodge. Okay. Yeah, this is not the best. Oof. What do I do here? So if I do the preparation time, I can get rid of one of them quite easily with the bloodthirsty. The other one is going to be the problem. And if I do that, that's going to be my 2 energy, so I'm just going to be out. Is there a possibility to defend against them? I would say no. I'd have to have 1,000. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Well, I could lower their damage. I don't know if that's good enough, actually. Oh, man. I could get a duplicate of a bloodthirsty. No, that's not gonna be enough. What am I gonna do? I mean, of course, I have a ton of stuff I can do on this side. I mean, well, okay. We're gonna do quick dodge, David. We're gonna have this flip. I usually don't do this. Oh, we have some free cards. That's good. All right, so we have a duplicated card that's gonna go off. Let's do the Unbreakable Feints. Alright, so now it's actually looking quite likely that I'll be able to defend against these guys. Alright, so we can do... Let's do idea. Let's get the duplicated Unbreakable. I think that's what I want to do, because it's going to give us a lot. We now have the free toxic shots available, so now it doesn't cost us as much. I'll just go for the one, because I don't think we can kill them both. And at man, defending. Oh yeah, I forgot they deal minimum damage, right? Yeah. Do let you know if you need a hand setting it up. I think it's on sale on GOG at the moment as well. Make sure if you look for material for it, check Bloodlines 1, not 2, which is the new one coming out and could look underwhelming. I shed tears of joy when they announced it a decade ago, but the troubled dev cycle, including a studio swap, made it not recognizable as a successor to the legacy. Man, that's a shame. That is a bummer. Okay. So, is he being defended against? I think the answer is still no. How about now? 4 times 236 is a number. 4 times, what's 4 times 11? 44. So he's dealing 944 damage. Okay, I mean, I guess that's okay if I take a small hit. Nah, I shouldn't. I mean, because I wanted to deal damage, but it's whatever. Let's just do the dodge. Yeah, let's just do the dodge. Sure, toxic shots, take that. Shablam, I'll give one to you as well. Good, it got duplicated. Alright, we're good, we're good. Everything's fine. Since he's dealing minimum damage, which is guaranteed, he can't kill me. So yeah, we're good. We have a duplicate going off? We do, somewhere. I don't see it on there, but we must. Yep. Okay. Okay. Whew. My goodness. Yeah, I remember a very long time ago, something well, as you know, I'm kind of into Warhammer, like the Grand Strategy board game or tabletop game or whatever. Ooh, can we kill him before that goes off? I think that we can. But I remember a long time ago when they announced that Henry Cavill was going to be like directing it or whatever. Like I remember the people that I watched that like did Warhammer stuff, you know, they didn't really talk about anything politically related or anything remotely like that, you know, about, you know, shows, movies, whatever. And I remember like the when it was announced, the guy like made a video and he was like crying because he was so happy. Because he was like, finally, there's going to be something good. And he was like so emotional. I felt kind of bad for him. I think he's been disappointed lately with stuff. But anyway, all right. Okay, everything actually looks good. We can just kill him. I know. Oof. I know. And then Henry, I don't even know what's happened with that. Last I knew, Henry Cavill and Amazon were at like odds, like at each other's necks, like behind closed doors, because like they wanted to change the lore of Warhammer and he was saying no, and then they had like a standstill for like, I think it was like 18 months. It took a really long time. So it's like it's either never gonna happen or somebody's gonna have to cave. And they don't want to lose Henry Cavill because so many people like him in the Warhammer world. Like, if you find somebody who likes Warhammer, they're going to love Henry Cavill because he's one of them, right? Yeah, exactly. Nerd integrity. Yeah, precisely. So it was pretty bad. But what had happened was that the drama within that was that Henry Cavill, the Amazon wanted him to essentially have certain characters play certain roles, and Henry Cavill was essentially saying no, and the reason was because of the lore. It just wouldn't be possible, and he went over this long explanation how this is just completely impossible, and that was essentially the gripe, and that was a standstill, and that's what caused it. But then in the end, what had happened, which a lot of Warhammer fans were rather upset, was that actually, or yeah, I do want to actually, if I just get rid of these two, we're fine, right? But yeah, what happened was that Amazon forced Games Workshop to make an announcement changing the lore, and that upset a lot of people. And it wasn't until quite a long time later that we learned what actually went on, and that's what happened. Because it's like, at the time, everyone was like, what in the world is Games Workshop doing? Like, why are they changing this? This makes no sense, whatever. And it turned out the whole reason was because of the standstill with Henry Cavill that was saying, hey, this isn't in the lore. And then Games Workshop comes out and says, no, it is. Totally. This has always been how it is. So yeah, so a lot of people are upset about that. And it's like, right, I don't know, a big shame. Companies should know by now that changing lore goes down bad. Amazon especially. Look at Wheel of Time. Right. And also, it's like, well, right. And I mean, I don't like talking about it because I can get animated about it, but it's like, also look at the number of people that just got so upset about like Rings of Power. Okay. All the people that just got livid because it changed the lore at that. Like, it was I've never seen a sheer amount of people so upset. And then of course with Star Wars, when they said everything pre-Disney is now Legends, essentially. Well, everything pre-Disney is now Legends except for the movies. I think that was the declaration. And that was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, Rings of Power was very like, ugh. And it's like, I know Lord of the Rings lore more than anything else. So it was definitely something that I was not happy with all these changes, and it really showed that the writers do not know Tolkien at all, and that was very upsetting. Because it's like, right, and then they would say all these things that were just like very anti-Tolkien, calling their fans names, and it's like, oh my goodness, over this show. So very bizarre. Anyway, I don't know, people, but yeah, especially by now, people should know what's going on. Like, I'm saying, like, the higher ups, they should understand like when not to do something ridiculous. Okay. So this could spell trouble, but we might be fine. Right, I know. Adaptations are very... Right, yeah. The original series is best. I will say the one thing that, although it wasn't a like one-to-one adaptation at all, the one thing I did enjoy a lot was Annihilation. Right, they did like the movie, though, like 20-30% of it is the same, but it's like some of it was just like, this is very wrong, or they really didn't detail all these things that are part of the story. But I will say that movie and book were great, but they were pretty different. But anyway, I think that they were the one exception to the rule. But how do I want to do this? I could have everything flip. I am tempted to do that. Maybe I do. This is a lot of damage I have to handle. I don't want everything to be played. Well, actually, I guess I could have everything be played. As long as it's on the idea side, I think we can. Okay, let's play David. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, so that worked out. So we're going to play Unbreakable, another Unbreakable. Alright, so we have a lot of armor, or barrier. Yeah, there are good ones. But yeah, it is something where it's like, it's gotten to the point that whenever it's revealed that, oh, hey, guess what? There's going to be an adaptation. The fans, like, groan. You know, like, oh, no. Not an adaptation. That's the worst. It's like, sometimes it's like you're crossing your fingers that they're not going to do your favorite thing, you know? It's like, oh, man, please don't touch Mass Effect or whatever. Like, don't do it. I know you want to, just please. It's my favorite. Alright, so I need to get 4 more attacks off. I could just do Stunning Idea. I don't know. Do I? Yeah, I think I need slightly more armor, though. Do I? No, I don't. Stunning Idea. Because I believe I get 15. Yeah. Unless I get 15 at the end of the round, so yeah, so I won't take anything. I shouldn't, as long as I get both of these kills. Okay. Also, we're dealing tons of damage, so that should be pretty easy. If I can't get rid of them both, well, then we're out, but we just can't let that happen, right? Quick hands, that's fine. We'll get closer to that. Oh, Unbreakable Feint. Yeah, that also works. Alright, so we would duplicate now. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize 22,000 damage twice. Okay, okay. There's nothing to worry about at all. Didn't realize it was that high. Alright, these are Grub Boys, our best friends. Alright, so we'll get one of them pretty hurt. See the same thing to the other one, so that they both went away. Let's flip this. It's not being duplicated, right? Nope. One of your favorite live-action adaptations is Rurouni Kenshin. Helps that they did a lot of practical effects, and the actor did the majority of the stunt work himself. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't think of anything else beyond Annihilation that I thought was good that was an adaptation, but I don't watch movies that much anyway. However, right, the ones I've seen had issues, for sure. But I mean, it is kind of sad when when it's so bad that it makes a grown man cry. That's what's sad to me. Like, I just feel so bad for him. Like, it just makes him depressed that, all of his favorite TV shows, or all of his favorite books or old movies have been, destroyed. That he'll cry. It's just so depressing. Poor guy. Oh, man. But, it's like, to them, it's a lot more real. Okay. I guess we do have a duplicate, sure. Okay. Movie dates with Cortez. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's true. Having something like that will definitely make it a lot easier to keep up. Alright, let's create the barrier. We'll play David. I think we're gonna do this. I was being duplicated. Okay, it's okay if everything was discarded. Alright. So this is mildly concerning, but I think that we'll be fine. Because we can just one-shot this guy. Oh, man. He's not killing me, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. What do we need to do? Do a quick dodge. Great. We're going to do an idea. We can play a feint. Could just do a stunning idea now. Maybe we will. Alright, then we can just kill these guys. One. Ooh, just shy. Okay. Okay. You're having a weekly one at the moment for a crime drama? Nice. What's a crime drama? Have I heard of it? Or is it like a... I don't watch anime that much, but... Is it an anime? Alright, let's get rid of this one. Oh, I just realized this. Okay, so we're gonna have to go all defensive then. I guess that's fine. So in 3 more, we're getting a duplicate. I have to time it. Alright, so I have to play something else. I can do a quick dodge, it's fine. We're getting a duplicate now, I think. We're getting another duplicate. We do an idea. Flip the dodge. Then we can do stunning idea. Alright, because we have a call to arms, so now we can get rid of more of them. Okay. Perfect. High Potential Season 2, American Live Action. High Potential. About a mother of 3 who is highly intelligent and starts working for the LAPS as consultant. The LAPS? What's the LAPS? LAPS? YAPS? Oh, I just realized it's almost 1 o'clock. Oh, LA Police Department? LAPD? Yeah, you're good. Well, it probably autocorrected, right? No, no worries. The lapse. Yeah. All right. So we have made it beyond our furthest point, but I forget. I believe at 50, that is 50th. So I'm probably close to 40. But yeah, we're going to be ending it here. Let's save and quit. I'll show you where we're at. So we're at 52. But yeah, I didn't realize how late it was. Okay, leaderboards. And here. Endless power. Yeah, 50 is 50. What are the odds, right? I'm at 52, so I'm tied for 44th at the moment. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. That's what she said. Wow, okay. See, Masha, and you were saying that you're old. Can you believe that? With that kind of a joke. Clearly you're not old. Yeah. But yeah, so currently we have 44. We're getting there. You will see next stream, more than likely we will be very close. Well, next time that we play this, we'll be very close to top 10. But yeah. Ah, man, this week was crazy, but I'm gonna be very happy to have a break tomorrow. That'll be very nice. But yeah. But luckily, since I decided I'm going to be doing the 5 Guardian Spirits before I do the Song of a Dying World stuff, because by that time the game should come in and I should be able to play it. And also on top of that, I feel like it's a good way to like get somebody into the game to understand what the guardian spirits are. But yeah. Your boyfriend is 3 years younger. He keeps your humor at the level of a 12-year-old. Great. See, yeah. See, that's perfect. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect for you. Hey, look, a Matato. Zicky Matato. I don't know if that's a pun or something, but man, almost a tomato. Maybe he's my cousin. I'd like to give it a look. You'd like to give it a look, but it's annoying to buy at the moment. You'll wait. What was I gonna say? I was gonna mention something. Oh, yeah. So yeah, the Song of a Dying World. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait a little bit on the videos because I want to do the Guardian Spirit stuffs first. Because with the Guardian Spirit, I feel like that is going to be helpful for someone to get going, to have at least an idea of their character, as well as what the Guardian Spirits were, and also, right, they might just be interested anyway. But I thought I was going to do that, and then I probably will make a video in the future about suggestions with the colors, and I don't know what I'll do. I did give the guys at Studio Gate a list of the videos I'm intending, like the video series I'm going to be doing, which I will do, but yeah, more than likely what's going to happen eventually is that Saturdays are going to become Song of a Dying World days for like 3 months or something, if I had to guess, or 4 months. But yeah, then Sundays will probably remain the same. And then once I'm done with the Lore Saga, I'm probably going to switch Sundays from the Lore Saga to like the geography and factions and stuff, as I was intending. But yeah, we will see how it goes. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be heading out. Man, and I just hit 10 concurrent viewers. Finally hit double digits right as I'm leaving. Yeah, you're looking forward to the geography? Yeah, well, right. I did the Forlorn Swords one, which is the only one I've done, right? I'm pretty sure. I have such a good memory. Yeah, I did Forlorn Swords. I intend to do Horns of the South next, and then I might wait on Connacht until after the lore series ends with the part of the Fall of Avalon, because like stuff happens at Connacht. Like Connacht is like this is the focal point for a lot of the story, so it feels like I should wait on Connacht until you at least know more about Connacht. But then again, you know, maybe if you watch it, well, now you'll know what's up ahead. But yes, but I'm definitely gonna be doing Horns of the South second, and then after that, I'm not entirely sure what I'll do. I mean, there's a couple locations that are interesting that I could go over. Like my favorite, or one of my favorite stories, is Grubwood, but Grubwood is a very depressing story, but it's poetic and sad. But it's interesting. It's definitely one of my favorite places. And then there's like the what are they called? The Broken Brocks, or the Broken. Well, it's not broken yet, but eventually it will be in the north, which are interesting. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I definitely do have a lot of content for quite a while, probably close to another year, which is pretty cool. But I was talking to Potato. I probably will be attempting to bring back Weird Wednesdays to a point where I do go over the games that I may do lore videos on in the future. But that will again be a while. My best guess is what's probably going to happen is once I'm done with Song of a Dying World, at that point I'm probably going to be somewhat close to finishing the lore series, and once that's done, I'm probably going to, you know, dip my toes in a couple of different lore series, see if it would make sense, see if you guys enjoy it. You just want a big map of Avalon? I mean, I'll well, if you buy the deluxe box of Song of a Dying World, you do get a pretty big map. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll take pictures for you guys, by the way, in the Discord, when it comes in. Yeah, all I have is the there are small maps. But yeah, I actually did see something really cool. Maybe I'll share that with you actually once I'm done with streaming, but I did actually see something kind of cool that somebody took a picture of after they finished the Fall of Avalon board game, the world of Avalon, how they left it. That was actually, I loved that idea, and he framed it on the wall. It is so cool because it's like all these different places, like depending on what you do, things change. Cities get destroyed, you know? It's like, you know, enemies take over here and there, and oh well, now this isn't a forest anymore, it's a clearing, and now this is whatever happens. And it's really cool. So it's like he had that up there, and I thought it was awesome. But yeah, it is pretty. And also the map is quite large, like with the cards, it's quite big. Like, man, what would I argue? It would probably be, I have to think, I'm trying to think in centimeters. Well, in terms of inches, it's probably close to, like, I don't know, 25 to 30 inches by probably like 50. So it's like it's a pretty big map. You have a big wooden picture frame with wood backing that you want to hand make a map of for one day. That would be really cool. Well, I would suggest Middle Earth. But yeah, Middle Earth cannot be beat. But yeah, I'll either tonight or tomorrow I'll probably share those pictures with you. They're pretty cool, the map of Avalon. But yeah, I have shown portions of the map of Avalon in my lore videos, right? But usually it's a little bit more centered. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's so many locations in Avalon 2, right? There's like 50 or something, and all of them have a dynamic tale, and they're all somewhat, you know, interesting and unique. But yeah. But anyways, I should head out. It is past 1. But yeah. Yeah, for those of you lurking in the back who have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel tons. I'm inching closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone. That'd be so cool. And yeah, hope you guys have a great night, and thank you, Masha. I will do my best to relax, and yeah, I hope you also have a great day today, because it's not night. But I hope you have a great day today, and thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it, Masha. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on Tuesday. More than likely it's gonna be Rogue Trader. I might play this again. I'm gonna probably toss a coin on it, but yeah, I'll be seeing you guys later. So yeah, see you later. Bye bye.